Hello. I just actually finished a video on this game, and then I realized I messed up. And I forgot to unmute my mic, so I was literally talking to myself the whole time. So I'm gonna give this another go. This is One Finger Death Punch 2. We are playing blind survival mode. I got like 2,000 kills in the last video, so I'm gonna try and do better this time. Essentially, you've got two buttons. They call it One Finger Death Punch, but you're really using two fingers. I'm really frustrated with myself because that video was like half an hour long, and I talked so much. I had so much to say, and now I don't even remember what all I said. I was just talking about the game, I'm sure, but like half an hour. You can imagine my frustration when I went to check my video and noticed I was talking and no words could be heard. Ugh. I always mess up on those guys. They are only 3 hits, but they feel like they should be 4. I gotta remember that. But yeah, this game, I forgot to give an epilepsy warning, so if you've made it this far, you've already probably noticed. Oh wow, I messed that up. You've already probably noticed that there's a lot of flashing colors. So if that kind of thing bugs you, please turn this video off now. I don't want to cause anyone seizures just because they wanted to watch a video. And I forgot to give any warning. But yeah, this game gets really, really quick, really, really fast, especially if I beat my high score. So, we'll see. For me to do that, I'd have to get more kills than I did last time. Or just not get hit as much. Both are good possibilities. I love that sniper rifle. You can clear an entire side with that thing, and if you're lucky, you get the gunslinger ability, and you get 4 shots with it, so you can get like a good 20 kills with that if you're really, really lucky. Oh, we're in slowdown mode. That explains a lot. Yeah, if you play the original, skills are a bit different in this game. You don't pick 3 to 6 skills and go into it. You just have your skills. Obviously, everything's kill-based. If you want to heal, you gotta kill 100 people. At least I think there's still that. They might have reduced the number of kills. They upped the difficulty a little in some degrees, but they also made it easier by giving you all your abilities. Like, you can tell. I'm very reliant on those abilities. Up, dagger round. Sometimes I get really, really, really stupid on these, and I just suddenly have enemies closing in on either side of me. This is not one of those times. Each color is a different type of enemy, but there are abilities that turn enemies all gray, at which point they all die in one hit. Whoop. That was almost bad. Aw. Oh, there goes my shield. I'm doing a lot better this round, so now I'm kind of glad that video failed, because this one might actually be a little bit better. This is blind survival, so it is a bit harder than the game normally is. Because normally, below the enemy is an indicator of which direction to press, and on either side of you, it will tell you how far you can reach. So, in this mode, you actually have to just have all that memorized, or just be very good at guessing. And you'll see that I'm just very good at guessing, because I sometimes make mistakes, just on range alone. Which, once you start getting into a nice flow, it's really easy to make mistakes, because you just get really into it, and you stop thinking. And when that happens, yep, screw up. Like right there. I'm gonna go ahead and switch for the light sword just because I'd already killed some people with chainsaw. while they look different, the property is the same. It turns every enemy gray and gives you a super weapon, essentially. Oh, they really just want me to have the super weapons. Alright. And sometimes weapon master activates and you get a free weapon rack. And all the weapons really do, normally, aside from power weapons, is they give you a little bit more range. So for a small bit of time, you can reach like half the screen instead of a third of the screen, essentially. I think that's about the range of your character. I'm not 100% sure because this is my favorite mode to play because I just hate all the flashy bars and stuff that you normally have. So I don't actually know how far I can attack. Like, I've beaten the game. I learned that Gauntlet mode exists, so I do actually have new stuff to do. But for the most part, I've beaten it. I've got most of the achievements at this point, which is really cool. Oh, I missed the health. Oh well, I don't think I needed it. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. See, that's what I mean by you sometimes get 4 shots, but I guess it was 3, but still. That's a lot of free kills. And then, you know, it usually causes you to activate your kill abilities. So it's just really nice overall. I'm gonna try to get at least 3,000 kills, I think, in this video. Depending on how long it is, will tell me how long I was killing for. I just hope it's recording. So if I messed up again, I'm gonna be very, very, very sad. Not sad enough to give up recording entirely, but sad enough that I'll be mad at myself for like the rest of the night. Possibly tomorrow. I end up sleeping like literally all day because I got allergy shots today. I have to get those every couple of weeks. It's fun. And for some reason I just had a really bad reaction to it. I've just been so exhausted. Most of the day I couldn't even lift my arms. I've only been able to really move fully for like an hour or 2 now. So I figured this is a good warm-up before I get into recording things that are going to need a lot more activity. Which I plan to start a full series after this, if it's not too late in the night. So if it's too late in the night, I'll have to wait till later in the morning. Either way, before I go to sleep, I'm going to start a series and start scheduling some videos to upload. So hopefully you'll start to see more activity on this channel. And hopefully we'll start to see some channel growth. That would be nice. One of my videos actually got like 8 views. I was pleasantly surprised. I know that sounds like so very few, but when you're starting out, every view matters. So for something to break my usual 2 to 3 trend was really, really cool to see. So I'm definitely probably going to do a lot more horror now that I know that people like watching me play that, or at least a few people. But I don't want to just be a horror channel. I want to provide some variety, because I know not everyone likes horror. Not everyone likes these kinds of games. Like, I'm gonna try to have everything, except for like certain games types. Like I don't like platformers, but I might play some rage platformers just for the fun of it, because I think it would be hilarious to get mad on camera, as long as I can keep from cursing 24 times a second like I sometimes do. That's just a rough estimate. I don't actually know how many times I can curse in a single second. I'm not about to try. I just love the mindless violence of this game. Like, it reminds me of, if you are as old as me, which is, like, only in my mid-20s, so not super old, you probably remember, like, Newgrounds and YouTube stick figure fighting animations in games, and this very much reminds me of those. Like, not like ones like animation versus animator or anything like that, but just like your standard stick fights. Like, even down to the powers and the way they behave. is very reminiscent of that. And somehow it just works. But I think it might hugely be nostalgia, honestly, from playing so many of those games. Because, like, I'd sit in the computer lab for 5 of my 8 classes most days. So all I do is play games on the computer because I rarely actually had work I needed to get done. Because I'm autistic. We get our work done super quick, often to the dismay of our teachers, who hate us doing homework in class. Or at least that was my experience. My teachers really despised the fact that I knew more than them, I guess. At least that's what it felt like. I'm not trying to say I'm super smart or anything. In fact, I think I'm like one of the dumbest people you'll ever meet. But the way my teachers treated me, I might as well have been like some kind of super genius that made everyone seem stupid by comparison. Even though I technically failed most of my classes simply because I stopped caring. Like, I used to love learning new stuff, and then I just kept getting suspended for doing stuff like reading in class or boredly falling asleep because I'd done all my work, and it killed wanting to learn for me. Like, I probably could have a super good paying job if I'd actually, like, buckled down. Like, I was dual enrolled high school and college, but then, actually, I got really sick. I just couldn't stay awake anymore. I spent like a good year mostly asleep. I think that's part of why I don't actually like to sleep anymore, even though I take like naps every other day. It just feels like it wastes so much of my life now, because I've spent so much time asleep that, you know, I want to catch up on all that time I lost, I guess. And this has been kind of helping with that, getting myself out on the internet, streaming, all of that. It's been very fulfilling, even if nobody actually watches or cares. Which I guess I can't say that nobody watches or cares, because I do get regular views, and I know people who are constantly supporting me. So I'm not trying to say that, like, nobody actually wants to see me. I'm just saying that even if no one did ever watch these videos, I'd probably still do it. It's fun to make them. You know, I talk to myself anyway, and this gives me a constructive way to do that. It doesn't make me feel like I'm slowly losing my mind, even though I probably am slowly losing my mind. But now you get to watch me lose my mind live. Oh. See, this is proof I don't have the patterns memorized, because I thought those guys dodged again. But no, that's a different type of enemy. Oh, hey, we broke 1,000. When did that happen? I mean, I guess 100 kills ago, but still. Like, that's how easy it is to get distracted in this game. You don't even realize when you've killed a bunch of people. And I think I am starting to actually memorize certain patterns more and more. Oh. See, those are the guys I was talking about. These guys dodge a second time. That's what throws me off, because they're just similar color enough that my slightly blind eyes can't see them. Because I actually have terrible vision, but to record, I have to take my glasses off. And my screen's just close enough that it's fine, I can still read and stuff, but certain colors get affected by it. And certain letters and words will like pop off the screen, kind of dance around for me. Very similar to dyslexia, but it's not dyslexia. It's just terrible, terrible vision. Still equally troublesome, but the difference being that I can actually easily read, whereas they have to like train themselves to be able to read stuff, and it can be so much harder. They gotta take so much longer. So I have great respect for anyone who manages to like become a writer or stuff with dyslexia, because it is insane. I actually have a friend who's mildly dyslexic. They're not completely, so they can do like some degree of reading and writing, but it's still, they struggle, and you can see the struggle when they're going through whatever it's like. I can only go by what's been described to me. which is not very much, honestly. Because people don't like to talk about that kind of thing if they have it. Let's be honest. I'm really quick gonna check to make sure my recording's still recording. Oh yeah, we're good. And the good thing is I paused mid-abilities, so we're not gonna get hit for that. Oh, I wanted to catch that. That's fine. But yeah, this game's, I think, $10 right now, unless it's on sale in the summer sale. But it's hard to say whether it's worth it or not, because it's worth it to me. And I think I said in the last time I tried to record it that it was worth it if it was on sale. But honestly, it's worth it if you like martial arts games. Because it gives you that satisfying feeling of being a super badass martial artist without actually needing to memorize a bunch of button combos and stuff. Like a lot of fighting games and stuff will make you do. And it's a good time killer. Like if you just need to kill some time, you boot this game up for a few minutes and, you know, time flies by. Like, I bet it's already been a good 10-15 minutes since I started recording. And, like, my throat's sore, but at the same time, I'm just having so much fun that I don't want to pause and take a drink. Which I will drink after this, whether I last the next 20 minutes or I die in the next 2 seconds. I'm not gonna, like, make myself dehydrate just because I'm playing a game. If it gets really bad, I'll pause. I don't think it'll get that bad, though. It's very hard to think of commentary when there's like 20 enemies constantly flying at you. And this isn't even the fastest it can get. Like my bar at the top's not even a fifth of the way full. I've never actually gotten to max bonus speed. I don't know what it's like. Because it just gets insane so fast. Oh, lost my shield. That's fine. Thank you, daggers. Whoa. See, it's already getting crazy, and I haven't even gotten very far yet. Ugh. Got punched in the stomach. You don't want to get punched in the stomach. It's a terrible feeling. That's how Houdini died. Oh, I almost had the health. Oh well. I still got some health. But I could have been full health if I'd just been a little bit smarter. It's fine. Oh, nice. Yeah, you can probably tell at this point how hectic it can quickly get. Oh, those are the ones that keep changing back and forth. Okay. Whoops. Give me that chainsaw. Alright. I still got good health. I'm doing, like, way better. Last time, I was already down to 3 health at this point. So, you know, it was a struggle. I was pretty much doomed from the start at that point. I guess that wouldn't be the start. If I was doomed from the start, that would have been the first guy who hit me a bunch of times. But I was definitely doomed. If you drop below 5 health and you can't recover, you're probably going to die. And it's pretty much last stand time. Although actual last stand is, you get a special weapon that doesn't break on your last hit. I don't think that's a guaranteed thing, but it does happen a lot. Ay, ay, ay. I'm starting to have trouble thinking, in case you can't tell. There's just so much constantly going on at this point. Oh, we're in another shuriken round. Alright, this time I'm going to get the health. Even if it kills me. There we go. Oof. That one was hard. Oh, good thing I had a shield. I miss those so much. I don't know why. Like, it's not like that was hard to tell what it said. That's one of the few times it actually tells you which button to press. And yet that's where I struggle the most, is actually following directions. I'm a free spirit. I'm really not. I spend most of my life in a closed room, and that's not free. Oh, come... No! Don't make mistakes like that. That's dumb. I say "oh come on" way too much. I think I've probably said that phrase in every single fight sequence I've ever played on camera. Probably say it a lot even when I'm playing on my own now that I think about it. Hey, chainsaw, I'll take it. I love how their idea of gore for this isn't to have you chop limbs, just a little bit of blood flies. It's painfully tasteful. That made no sense. I'm sticking with it. Ow. See what I mean about how it's easy to get lost in your mistakes? I think I said that on this video. That might have been the last video. Whoops. It's all blurring together. Even the game's starting to blur together. Oh. Chainsaw. Oh. Oh. I didn't realize I had a bunch of abilities ready to be activated. Oh hey, we're almost to where I died last time. So, this is officially a better video. Gameplay-wise. I don't know if it's better commentary-wise. Doesn't matter, though. I deleted the other video since, you know, the commentary got lost to my stupid mute button. So there's a mute button on my mic, which I think is probably standard for a lot of recording mics these days. But sometimes I forget that I pressed it. Because I'm used to, oh, there we go. We broke my score. That means we're doing better. But I'm used to my old, crappy $10 mic. So, I'm still getting used to actually having a proper mic. It is a huge difference. Whoops. Whoa. Alright, yep. Once you break your high score, things suddenly have no limits. The speed quickly ramps up, and they start sending more enemies at you than before. Probably because you've proven yourself more prepared than last time, so maybe you can handle it this time. My record is 5,000 kills, but I did start on a lower tier of the tower, which does affect things. And the fact that I'm doing this on the hardest tier does change things. Oh, alright. Whoa. There's just so many enemies that my brain's just like, whoa, every 2 seconds. That's the most intelligent commentary I can think of right now, is just whoa. Ow. Ooh, that looked painful. Catch that. No, don't miss. Missing bad. Alright. Uh-oh, I didn't see that coming. Alright, I cannot make any more mistakes or I'm dead. Never mind. I can get 2 health ups in a row, that works too. Sometimes you just get rewarded really, really well for no apparent reason. That was one of those. Oh, thanks, lag. I'm doing actually surprisingly well. I'm not even sure what to say at this point. It's just... I know that this game is very repetitive since, you know, you can only press 2 buttons. I'm not going to take the risk of missing all those guys. I need the health. Oh, I'm back up to 5. Alright, that gives us a chance to make it to 3,000. I don't know what score I'm aiming for. I mean, I've technically broken my score, but I don't know how many kills I want to try to go for. No matter what, if I die, the video ends. I mean, I won't cut it literally that second, but I'll say my goodbyes at that point. So, this video could be 30 minutes, this video could be 2 hours. It all depends on how things go. It's not going to be 2 hours, that's for sure. Not if I'm already down to 2 health. Oh, why did I do that? Alright. Last stand time. I can sometimes recover from this, but generally if I go into last stand, that's it. I might get like a few more 100 kills, but I very rarely actually recover from this. So far, so good, though. I've still got my shield. Oh,
Your enemy
yeah,
is
there it
strong.
goes.
You
Just like
are
that.
Stronger.
That is how quickly you can lose. Ugh. Oop. I bumped the Windows key. Starting tier bonus, blind mode bonus. That's actually not a bad score. That puts me in the top 1200. I'm number 1221 if you want to try to beat my score. Well, I'm going to end this video here. But yeah, that is One Finger Death Punch 2. It is exactly what it looks like. Mindless violence for the sake of mindless violence. And I'm going to go and actually record some series videos now. If you like this video, like it. You know the drill. You've watched YouTube before. So, have a good day. Goodbye.